Okay, so students, in today's class, we are going to share about with some of the phrases and expressions related to personality. ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਫਰੇਜ਼ਸ ਆਪਾਂ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹ ਅੱਜ ਦੀ ਕਲਾਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰੇ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਸੋ ਜਸਟ going to start with it. First one, so check first one, to be the life and soul of the party. So we are saying here life and soul of the party. ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਪਰਸਨ ਸਾਡੀ ਮਹਿਫਿਲ ਦੀ ਜਿੰਦ ਜਾਨ ਹੈਗਾ so that is called a life and soul of the party. So a fun people, someone who is the center of activity. Clear? ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਸਰਕਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਜੀ ਤੋਂ ਬਿਨਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਕਿ ਕੁਝ ਕਮੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਹੈਨਾ ਜੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਜੋ ਰੌਣਕ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਵਧਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਦਿੰਦਾ so that is called life and है ना अगर तुसी साइड बाय साइड जो भी मैं करवा रहा है वाले वर्ड्स अगर तुसी इन्हां नू राइट करोगे then it will be much beneficial for you. राइटिंग ਦੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਬੈਨੀਫਿਟਸ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅਗਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਲਿਖਦੇ ਆਂਗੇ then it remain in our mind for longer period of time. So it's better to write. Okay, so to be life and soul of the party, a fun people, someone who is the center of activity. For example, my friend Rohan, he has always been the life and soul of every party that he took part in. Okay, so remember here again, he has always been. Student इथे भी अपन use कर रहे हैं again has always been कि जो present perfect, so it is a present perfect use करांगे ਇਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ means ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਤੋਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਰਹੇਗਾ ਐਟ ਰਾਈਟ ਨਾਓ ਵੀ ਹੈਗਾ ਹਨਾ ਕਿ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਦੋਂ ਪਾਸਟ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੰਮ ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਇਆ ਤੇ ਹਲੇ ਤੱਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆਇਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟ ਪਰਫੈਕਟ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਸੋ ਲਾਈਕ ਸੇਮ ਵੇ ਹੀ ਹੈਜ਼ ਆਲਵੇਜ਼ ਬੀਨ the life and soul of every party that he took part in. Second one, to hide one's light under a bushel. Clear? To hide one's light under a bushel. Bushel ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਲਾਈਕ ਇੱਕ ਮੇਜ਼ਰਿੰਗ ਕੰਟੇਨਰ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖ ਦਈਏ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਇੱਕ ਕੰਟੇਨਰ ਦੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ so to hide one's light that means one's talent and skill. Okay, to hide one's talent and skills, that is to hide one's light under a bushel. Example, I have to say that she's a type of person hiding her light under a bushel. And even you can say that my friend, ठीक है, mention any name, my friend Rohan is hiding his light under a bushel. He is very good singer. ठीक है, it means that he is hiding his talent. Clear? Then to lose one's temper. To lose one's temper ਆਪਾਂ यूज करांगे ਜਦੋਂ ਕੋਈ person ਬਹੁਤ ਜਲਦੀ ਗੁੱਸੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ. To lose one's temper, when someone lose his or her temper and get angry, to suddenly become angry, है ना? So like you can say that just take an example of Jubi Brach. Okay, although Jubi Brach is so kind person, but he lose his temper easily. Clear? Don't mind Jubi, just taking an example. Okay, so we can mention about anyone, okay, that he lose his temper, that he get annoyed very easily. Clear? So first, to be the life and soul of the party means to be the center of activity, the person who adds enjoyment to the party. Okay, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦਾ ਜਿੰਦ ਜਾਨ, he is a life and soul of the party. Okay, to hide one's light under a bushel, अपना जो भी टैलेंट हैगा क्वालिटीज हैगी उन्हें छुपा के रख लेना, मतलब अपना टैलेंट रिप्रेजेंट ना करना. To lose one's temper, बहुत जल्दी खिस जाना. Clear? So now it's your turn, students. Just send me one sentence of each. Next strengths, it is extroverted. We are moving with extroverted. So extroverted is having a confident character and enjoying the company of other people. And so it is commonly asked in IELTS part 1 also that are you extrovert or introvert? Clear? Commonly पूछा जाता है कि तुसी extrovert person हैगे हो ਜਾਂ introvert हैगे हो. अगर तुसी बाकियां नाल घुल मिल जांदे हो ना, you like to interact with others, you are an extroverted person. Generally extroverted persons are more confident because they can enjoy the company of others, they can openly express themselves, they are extroverted. Okay, another one is introverted, those who shy to express themselves, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ express ਕਰਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ shy feel ਕਰਦੇ ਆ, they are introverted. Okay, so here extroverted, she's extroverted and she really like to interact with other people. Okay, or even we can say that in today's time extroverted people are more beneficial because they can express themselves easily and they get more chances, or in short we can say extroverted people get more chances. And yes, just like this way. Any other sentence on extroverted from your side, strengths?
If anyone is full of talent, he or she should be extroverted because due to this quality, he or she will get chance to explore him or herself.
Yes, so we can compare both, है ना, इत्थे ਆਪਾਂ ਦੋਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ compare ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ. Where it is, yes, in today's era one should be extroverted. In today's era one should be extroverted, है ना, because it's not good to hide one's light under a bushel. Is that clear? Will it be more beneficial?
Ji sir.
Ji. Dishpreet. Okay, fine. So we can say that in today's era one should be extroverted. Okay, so that one should not hide his or her light under a bushel. Fine. So now moving to easygoing. Our next term is easygoing. It's combined one, easygoing. Someone who is very relaxed. But is easygoing? Someone who is very relaxed and not easily worried about anything. आजकल अपन की होना चाहिए? One should be, yes, one should be easygoing. Okay, like she's a easygoing and she never lost her temper. Means the person who always remain comfortable in every kind of situation and calm and very relaxed. Okay, okay.
Life is easy going.
Life
Simple,
is
we can make
yes, we can make
going.
simple. Life is easy going, or one should be easy going in life, otherwise life is full of up and downs.
Yeah.
Yes, this can be fine. Okay, moving to next, that is to bend over backwards. अपने next वाला आ रहा हैगा to bend over backwards. मतलब दूसरिਆਂ ਦੀ help ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਯਤਨ ਕਰੀਏ, to try very hard to help someone. To bend over backwards means to try very hard to help someone. Yes, like Peter has always bent over backward to help me out whenever I'm in a trouble. Peter has always bent over backwards to help me out whenever I'm in trouble. Okay, so even though you can say today it's very rare that you will meet a person who can bend over backwards for you. Okay, so like this way you can make any sentence. All only this is the thing, na? Whenever we see their status or when we heard that they have bought this car, they're doing this, they're doing chill out, है ना? ये
And
नहीं
they
पता that
always say कि you are very lucky you are in Punjab.
yes, but I really feel blessed that we are in Punjab, you know.
Yeah.
But another thing, the that I always prefer that one should have a PR of some other country. That is more important. You should have PR. After that, you are having option to enjoy Punjab and that country as well.
Yes.
It is more better. Then life will be
Everyone should
really
get
easy
an
going.
opportunity to see the culture of other countries.
Yes, it should be. We should explore. You know? It's important to explore other parts of the world, to know about their culture and tradition, lifestyle. And at least it's good that we should experience that also. You know? अपन को होना चाहिए. Otherwise, it will be just doubtful, you know, that they are doing good. They are much better than us. You know? Okay,
Yes.
fine. Okay. Some people bend over their backward to help needy. Fine. G. People used to bend over. Fine. So now some more sentences. Good sense of humor. Yes, I think it's quite easy. Good sense of humor. So it's a person who can make anyone laugh, you know, or a person who can express his or herself, means that is having a like message as well in a funny way, you can say. So the
Kapil
guy
Sharma has a good sense of
sense
humor.
of humor, yes, and he can make anyone laugh, and he can change your mood in minutes, you know, like this way. Fine. The guy has a good sense of humor, that he always is the life and soul of the party. Yes, and similarly we
It's
can
difficult to make someone laugh, so everyone should have a good sense of humor.
yes, the person who is having a good sense of humor is always the life and soul of the party, or you can say person having a good sense of humor never make anyone feel bored. So fine, like being a teacher, it is also important. You should have a like good sense of humor, है ना? अगर अपना sense of humor हैगा, then there is a change in between the lecture. Otherwise जिद्दां कदी ਹੁੰਦਾ ना कि मेरा भी lecture ऐदां ही सारा चले गया, कुछ funny जा अपने कोलों discuss ही नहीं होया, है ना? So we will say we lacked sense of humor, this gone monotonous and it was boring. Okay.
If we don't have sense of humor, so students can't share their views with us.
Yes,
They
they
are
can't
not feeling
share.
comfortable with us.
Yes, definitely they do not comfortable with us in that case. Fine. Next is trustworthy. So trustworthy is the person who can be trusted, जिसनु trust kita ja sake. Yes, I have known her for many years, so I must say that she's a trustworthy person. Okay, like for anyone you can say. Then self-confident. So someone who believe in his or her abilities, own ability and knowledge. My sister is self-confident and she always believe on herself even when she has to speak in front of lot of people. Okay, or you can say in today's era one should be self-confident so that you can express yourself, like same as extrovert. Similarly we can say here self-confident. Okay, I'm self-confident in my work that I can excel in this field. I can do it in a better way. So that is your confidence. When you know, when you believe in your ability. Okay. Another one is self-assured. Next, self-assured. Again, it means that you are confident. So its example is very important. I like it much. That is, I want to teach my children to be self-assured from early ages. I want to teach my children to be self-assured from early ages. Or you can say parents must teach their children to be self-assured from early ages. Okay, so that they could be confident. Yes, and even you can say that before appearing for any situation, one must be self-assured. If person is a self-assured, then he or she can handle any situation easily. Ji. And last one, introverted, we have already done. Someone who is shy. Introverted, someone who is shy, the person who cannot express him or herself easily. Like, in my opinion, people who is introverted cannot be a good leader. The person who is a introverted cannot be a good leader. Yes, friends, now it's your turn. Give me some sentences. Like, if we have to use all these words in a single sentence, like earlier I was very introverted person. Earlier I was very introverted person. I was unable to express my feelings. However, with the passes of time, and when some of my trustworthy friends encouraged me, I got self-confident. And now I'm self-assured that I can have a good sense of humor and I can be that is life and soul of the party. G, is that fine? Yes, now it's your turn from your side. Anyone? So here, this is a question in front of us, that is a cue card. And for this, you all will get 1 minute time. And in this 1 minute, we have to prepare our ideas. So first of all, you can define teacher. Who teacher is? Who is teacher? Actually, teacher hunda kaun haiga? Then the person or the teacher that has a great influence on your life. The person or the teacher that has motivated you, that who made you capable for this day. Okay, who was your idol, who was your source of inspiration? You can choose anyone. Okay, so before that, I want to show a perfect introduction for this kind of cue card. Okay, so you can check. I consider myself exceptionally fortunate to have been taught and guided by some excellent teachers throughout my academic life. Okay, so we are just going to introduce here. We are going to say that I was lucky enough. So instead of lucky enough, I'm saying here exceptionally fortunate. Even you can memorize this term. It's better to memorize, to use this term, exceptionally fortunate. Okay, I consider myself exceptionally fortunate to have been taught and guided by some excellent teachers throughout my academic life. Among them, I would like to talk about, so ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਦੱਸ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਮਾੜਾ, ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਕੁਝ ਟੀਚਰਸ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕੁੱਟਿਆ ਵੀ ਹੋਊਗਾ, ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ, ਅੱਜ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਮਾੜਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੋਲੂੰਗਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਚੰਗੇ ਸੀਗੇ. So from them, I would like to talk about Mr. Ranveer Randhawa, or whosoever you are favorite. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਪਣਾ favorite mention ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ. I have mentioned mine. Okay, who has been an extraordinary teacher, a really good mentor, and who has a great influence on my studies as well as on my life. Okay, so among them, ਆਪਾਂ ਕਹਾਂਗੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ, among them, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ, I would like to talk about so and so person. Okay, like here I have written Mr. Ranveer. Okay, who has been an extraordinary teacher. So I'm going to say that he's quite different from others. He's a extraordinary. Yes. Then a really good mentor and who has a great influence on my studies. Yes. You know? So after this kickstart, you can discuss what subject he has taught you, he or she. Okay. And why he's your favorite.
So on the qualities.
Yes. Their qualities.
Their appearance.
Nature.
Appearance, we can say.
Appearance, yes,
How
how
he or
he or
she.
she look, yes, nature, friendly or strict, you can mention. Fine.
Yes.
Way of teaching, yes. Anything else?
Mm,
Any special incidents? Any special incidents, that after that he came so close to your heart? Okay, any special incidents you can mention? Okay, anything else? Okay, so all this, still we can have a number of points, and depend karda ki toda kaun favorite siga. So accordingly you will get number of ideas and you can speak for hours. अगर मैनू अपने favorite teachers से बोलना होवे मैं घंटियां दे लिए बोल सकदा, मैनू कोई problem नहीं हैगी, because there are number of incidents and number of memories that I share with them and I still remember, है ना? So here just we have to speak for 2 minutes. So from all those memories we will take some special incidents. Just we will introduce that person, who is he, she, his or her appearance, nature, way of teaching. After that you can speak something special if it happened. Clear?
Life about my education or any personal, I can never forget her in my life. Throughout my life, I will always remember her, and I will be thankful for her whenever she supported me.
Okay, so that's great, and absolutely you have given right answer, so just Ravneet, one thing, most of the time you use a plethora. So like here you can say you should use some other word. Plethora means number of, but here I would prefer you to use something else. Okay, Puneet.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I am very lucky to have taught by very good teachers. Among them, I would like to talk about Mr. Gurkirat,
Okay.
who was my science teacher. I met him when I was in 9th class. I'm really very grateful to him and greatly inspired by his teaching techniques. He was really a great teacher. He hardly used books or other teaching material for teaching in classroom. And he always used another techniques. He never let class to be bored and always support students. He used to keep in touch with the parents of children. Overall, he was my favorite and best.
Okay, he was, Okay, fine. ठीक है पुनीत. Okay. Yes, Gurjit ma'am.
Okay. I consider myself lucky to get several very good teachers throughout my academic years. Among them, I would like to talk about my best teacher, my favorite teacher, Mr. Kulvinder Khera, who was an English teacher, and he has an extraordinary personality and a really good mentor who has a great influence in my education. I met Mr. Kulvinder when I was in ninth class, and he was our English teacher. Initially, we my all friends were thinking that he would be a very angry teacher, and we would have to be very polite with him. And this impression came mostly because of we were thinking uh, we were looking at his serious face and tidy dressed up, so we were thinking he is very strict. But soon we found that he is very friendly person and teaches us very well. He never made things complicated and tried over and over again to explain something to us. And he had a unique way of teaching, and he used to use different types of techniques. He would start an interesting story in front of us, and we were thinking this is a story just, and later we discovered it that this is the topic of today's letter to grammar. So we were listening like a story, and after that we understood the topic. I would say he had a great influence in my education because he always strengthened me, always what motivated me to write on blackboard. And he used to say, okay, once you have to be a good teacher. And today I'm a teacher, and I'm following his instructions. Whatever he taught me, I'm trying it on my students. That's all.
Yes, so really nice, good. I'm following his footsteps, you know, that will be much better. Otherwise, that is
Yes.
also correct. I'm following his footsteps. Hanji Keval, I was about to read you in chat also. Yes, you can start.
I'll start with your wording, sir.
Yes, sure.
I consider myself exceptionally fortunate to have been taught by some of excellent teachers throughout my academic. Among of them, I had like to talk about my one of my favorite teachers, that is Dr. Meena Goyal. She is a sociology lecturer. When I was reading in Government Mahindra College, Patiala, she taught me sociology over there. She is quite aged but very dynamic, and I am very inspired by her personality. Whenever she had to attend the lecture, she always come at on the time. She always come on the time before the children. She is waiting outside of the class. Whenever children come see her, they they rush towards the class very fastly. She was very polite. The way she teaching, that was very extraordinary. As ma'am has told that her teacher is very teaches very taught very uh, in interesting way. The same my teacher taught in very effective way. She always try to build a story so that we can connect the topic very easily, or she always uh, try to correlate the situation of the topic with the real life aspect of the students. So whenever I talk to my lecturer, she make me realize that, Pete, you have that confidence, you can do this. She knows some of my problems, that I am not economically very sound. She always try to help me. One thing I would like to tell you here, that throughout my college, she didn't allow me to purchase a single book. She always helped me. She always offered her specimen books to me. That she always told, my dear, you don't have a need to purchase a single book out from the market. I'll provide you. You just read. You just provide. Just give your best. I'll help you at every sphere of life. And nowadays, whenever I feel any difficulty or I feel depressed, I called her. She always motivate me. The one more instance I would like to share, that once I messaged her that, ma'am, this is Keval Singh, and I'm missing you a lot, and I'm missing your teaching methodology and lot more. She before telling my name, I asked her, ma'am, do you know me? She said, "Bete, don't have a need to explain yourself. Still, I have a number. I have your number in my mobile, and I used to look out your status and each and everything." And nowadays, whenever I'm teaching my trying to give my best to the student, I always put her portrait in front of my eyes, and I always love to serve the children as she served us. That is why she's my very extraordinary teacher, and I'm influenced by her teaching and her personality too.
So yes, that's really great. Means you just described in a so well way. Keval, means everything was clear and in front of eyes. है ना? So this was a way of explanation, like we say na, that whatever you are speaking and it is coming in front of eyes, the imagination just going side by side in all our minds, and it was having a bit emotionally touched. And I would like to say here, such answers, always for such natural answers, you will have definitely will have a good band score.